What up, good people? It's your boy D coming out with you with another episode of the DA Experience. There wasn't anything too tough out in the theater that I really wanted to go see, so I decided to take a recommendation from my brother, Dion. I saw The Week of, which was on Netflix. So I guess we can consider this another edition of It Came from Netflix. Netflix. Somebody tell me how to do the echo. This movie was okay. I guess when most people think of Adam Sandler movies, you have like a spectrum. You have the good stuff that came out in the late 90s, like The Wedding Singer and Happy Gilmore. And then you got the stuff he's brought out the last couple of years, like, Jack and Jill. Well, we won't go into that too much. This one, unfortunately, falls more in that Jack and Jill spectrum. The first hour of this movie is horrible. I'm sitting there trying to watch it and get into it, and all the characters are annoying. I just didn't like anything about it. None of the jokes landed, and it got the idea of the plot. Pretty much, a wedding is going on. Adam Sandler's daughter is marrying Chris Rock's son. Adam Sandler's family is a penny pinching family, and he's trying to do this wedding on a budget and use his own house decorations and put people up in his house, whereas Chris Rock is trying to throw money at the whole situation. At one point he even tries to get his son to sign a prenup, and it just never really goes anywhere. You don't really like Adam Sandler's character too much because the way he plays it and the way his voice is in this movie. And you don't really like Chris Rock's character too much because I guess he's supposed to be the antagonist, but he never really does anything antagonistic except for, like I said, the one scene with the prenup. He's just more of a jerk than anything and tries to throw money at everything. And he doesn't know his family. He's divorced from his wife. It just made him unlikable, which I guess they were trying to go for, but you also want to sympathize with him at times, and it just didn't land. Plus, in the first hour of the movie, he's only in probably about 10 minutes of the movie. Each part of the movie is leading up to a different day, and his character doesn't even get to the city where they are for the wedding until Wednesday, and the movie, I think, starts on like Monday or Sunday or something like that. A lot of the jokes in this are reoccurring and keep coming up, and it's like, who thought this was funny? And they keep going back to it. Only one to me was really funny because there's this guy in there that keeps laughing and giggling. In the beginning, I was like, this is stupid. By the end of the movie, I actually laughed at it because this guy couldn't express any other emotion but happiness, but he was like always throwing these snarky remarks. And other than that, nothing about this movie really got me. The second half, I did laugh a little bit more. There were a few more jokes, but I felt they were going for this heartfelt type movie, and it just never came across as that. They even tried to, reconcile and realize, like, oh, we should have some kind of resolution at the end, and it just kind of came out of nowhere to me, and it just kind of threw everything off, and I was like, okay, that was weird. And they looks like they realized they had to redeem Chris Rock's character too late in the movie. So whereas this movie could have ended in like 4 or 5 different spots, they just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. And by the end of it, I was just done. I was just ready for this movie to be over. This is an okay movie. If you really are a Chris Rock or really are an Adam Sandler fan, you might like it. But for me, it was like, I wish, where's the old Adam Sandler? Where's the Adam Sandler from the 90s? Is this what Chris Brown, I'm about to say Chris Brown. Is this where Chris Rock is right now? It's almost like he was just phoning the whole movie in. Like he did it as a favor to Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler has this deal with Netflix where he has to do like 10 movies. So he's already done a movie for Kevin James. He's already done a movie with David Spade. He already did a movie with all of them in it. So this is his movie with Chris Rock. And instead of putting it in the theater, they did this. And I was like, it was trash. The first half at least was just straight up garbage. So like I said, if you really like Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, you might like this movie. I didn't find it too funny. It was alright, but nothing about it was like laugh out loud. I'll remember this a day or two from now. I'm already now scratching my brain trying to remember stuff from this movie. So I give it I guess a Netflix and chill, or just a party flick, I guess. It's something to have on in the background so people can kind of look at real quick while they're carrying conversations, but then go on back to what they were doing. Nothing too raunchy. The language isn't too bad. Kids can watch it. There's nothing too crazy about it. Well, teenagers can watch it. There's nothing too crazy about it. But I would say pass on this one, even if it's on Netflix. So next week I have Deadpool coming up, so that should be fun. Hopefully it can live up to the hype of the first one. Or just keep me laughing. I just want something that's made me laugh all the way through from beginning to end. I haven't had anything like that this year. And I guess a couple weeks after that, we got Solo. So we are officially in summer movie season. Last year's summer movie season was meh. It was okay. This year's summer movie season, I'm hoping, is a lot better. We've already had Avengers happen last week, and now we got Deadpool coming up in Solo, and there's a couple other things coming this summer. You know, Ant-Man and Wasp. Can't really think of anything else too big, but who knows? Maybe something will sneak in there and surprise me like A Quiet Place did. The first half of this year wasn't all that great. Let's hope the second half is a lot better. That's going to do it for me. As always, like, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment below. I'll see you all at the movies. Here's hoping it's a good one. Peace!